What's going down, folks? It's your boy C23, and we are back on the sticks once again with another NBA 2K15 My Career episode. And I'm going to bring you guys some more playoff action today. This is actually game 3 of round 1 of the NBA playoffs. My Lakers went up to Portland, and we handled business in game 1 and game 2. So now we finally get to play in front of our home fans. And as you can see, the crowd is ready to go. Everybody's pumped up and excited and cheering for the squad. Because if we can come away with a win today, we will take a commanding lead in this playoff series. So we got to handle our business on our home floor tonight, folks. And you guys already know I have a good one in store for you guys. I'm not going to spoil it for you. You guys are just going to have to stay tuned to see how this one plays out. But if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you know how these games turn out sometimes. So I got another one in store for you guys. We'll just leave it at that. As usual, the good folks over at Nike came up with another crazy design for this home playoff game. I like the way that these bad boys turned out. They look pretty smooth if you ask me. But diving into this gameplay, we want to come out and be aggressive and set the tone early, letting the Portland Trail Blazers know that this is not going to be a cakewalk today. In my first offensive possession of the game, I go airborne and throw it down. I don't even know why LaMarcus Aldridge decided to jump. He just got posterized on that play. On defense, Lillard blows by me and throws up the floater that's no good. Hill grabs the board, outlets it to Flight, and you already know what's coming. I'm throwing up the lob. Nick Young went up and got that one and threw it down left-handed. Oh my goodness. The Lakers are out here making highlight plays early. Moving things ahead a bit in the quarter, I decide I want to take Lillard one-on-one, turn and back him down, but I see my man Jordan Hill wide open, just dish it to him for the easy jam. That's nothing. If they're going to continue to cheat over and double team like that, I'm always going to find the open man. As if I didn't showcase that last game. I guess they didn't learn. Now, over the next sequence of plays, I want you guys to keep your eyes on LaMarcus Aldridge. This guy goes to work early. I'm not mad at him. He tries to come out and be aggressive, and he does his thing as I just knock down a jump shot. Excellent release, by the way. But LaMarcus comes out playing like a man on a mission, pump faking Randall and knocking down the jump shot. And then on the very next possession, he does the exact same thing. Catches the ball, runs right at Randall, elevates and knocks down the shot in his face. So LaMarcus clearly came to play. He has it going early. So that's something I definitely had to keep in mind as the game unfolded. Now, with that said, Kobe cheats down on his very next play and tries to give Randall some help. But look what he does. He just stands there. For the life of me, I don't understand. Why don't you put your hands up at least? Come on, Kobe. So on my next defensive possession, look at Jordan Hill challenging Batum in the air the way Kobe should have done. Shots no good. So I'm running the break, and you guys already know what's coming. I'm throwing a lob. Oh my goodness. Nick Young, that's 2 lobs on the night. This one is just nasty. I'm just throwing it up, looking away. Nick Young catches it and windmills it home. Oh my goodness, a windmill alley-oop? Nick Young is out here putting on a show. Almost the same way I'm putting on a show in the post because Lillard is not ready. If I'm knocking down hook shots from the free throw line, it's going to be a long night for Damian. And no, that's not dropping. He rushed that 3. Justice with the rock outlets the pass full court to Flight, who flushes it down with 2 hands. Oh my goodness, the highlight plays just keep coming in this one, folks. And speaking of highlights, you know I got to let one go from 5 feet beyond the arc. And DeMarcus is pumped. This is exactly what playoff basketball is all about. So later in the second quarter, I gotta play the distributor here and kick it over to Nick Young so he can bury his open 3-pointer. And if they decide to play me one-on-one, I spin and take him off the dribble, taking it all the way to the cup, knocking down the bucket, plus some contact. I should have been shooting a free throw, but whatever, the refs don't want to call it. We'll take it and move on. Now, I've taken some flack in my career series because I don't like running plays. So this is for all of you out there that wanted to see me execute a play. All right? Hopefully you guys are happy now. And I'm just joking around with you guys. I don't run plays because I don't like the idea of not being in control. Everybody knows that the AI misses way too many shots. They turn the ball over. They do stupid things that make no sense whatsoever sometimes. So why would I voluntarily call a play that takes the ball out of my hands? So hopefully that clears things up a bit and makes sense to you guys. But regardless, I still make plays for my teammates as I just set up Nick Young for a wide open 3. So there's ways around that. I don't need to run a play every single time. Now, this cheese has to stop. I thought I was playing 2K. I didn't know this was NBA Jam or NBA Street. How is it that my player can get knocked down in midair and it not be a foul? I don't get that. That needs to stop. I don't know how many times I've shown you guys that same animation in videos. It's clearly not going away, so it's just laughable at this point, but come on. Anyways, let's get back to this gameplay. So I brought the ball up court and I'm looking to be aggressive. I'm looking to attack here all the way. All I need is one little crack of daylight and I'm gone. I got it, attack the basket, and they actually called a foul. The basket is good, so now I just need to convert the and one. The shot rattled around a little bit, but it's good. So after that, the coach took me out. I was out for the rest of the third quarter and a good chunk of the fourth quarter. They put me back in with just over 6 minutes to play and I go back to work. Pump faking Aldridge out of his shoes and dropping it off to Randall for the easy layup. And then 2 possessions later, Aldridge decides he wants to get back into action. So he breaks down Randall and takes it all the way to the cup. LaMarcus on Randall was a huge mismatch. And he's been taking advantage of it pretty much all game long. And speaking of mismatch, Lopez, don't get postered. Why do you even jump in that scenario? Just get out of the way. So the clock is winding down in the game with 3:14 to go. I kick it to Young, who buries a wide open 3. But then the Blazers answer right back and go on a 5-0 run on their own, capped off by a 3-point bucket by Damian Lillard. So I'm thinking at this point, I know exactly what the game is going to try to do. They're going to try to force me into OT, so let's not play for that. So I knock in a 3-point bucket, trying to avoid that altogether. On my next offensive possession, it's 108-107. I find Nick Young cutting to the basket, drop a pinpoint perfect dime, leading them to the bucket for the easy layup. But the Blazers aren't going away without a fight. Kobe left this man too much space, so he was able to knock down the 3-point bucket. So we're tied at 110. With a minute and 4 to play, they try to bring the double team. I go right around the double team, attack the basket, but decide to dish it off to Randall for some reason. Randall can't knock it in the basket. They get the board. They're running the break, and you already know what's coming here. Batum pulls up for a 5-foot jump shot in transition and knocks it down. So now they're in the lead 112-110, 42 seconds to go. They bring the double team. I make the pass to Kobe, who's wide open for 3, and he drains it. That's that Mamba venom on full display for you guys. So we're at 113-112 with 33 seconds to go, and we need one defensive stop. And we make the huge mistake of leaving Batum wide open. Fortunately, he chokes under the pressure, and I grab the board, and we have to play the foul game. That was a huge defensive mistake. Fortunately, they didn't make us pay, as the first free throw knocks in for a 114-112 lead. Second free throw rattles a little bit, but eventually drops. So we're at 115-112. Nick Batum to inbound the ball, and I still don't believe this play happened. Batum inbounds the ball to no one. No one was even close to being there to catch the ball. I don't believe it. This has never happened to me in any 2K game ever. I've never won a game when a player just throws the ball out of bounds on an inbound play. It's just unbelievable, but we'll take it. Thanks to that play, the Blazers don't even get an offensive possession, so we're able to easily walk away with this one. And of course, I got to twist the dagger in at the end. So we end up taking this one 122-112 with a crazy ending to this game, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing it. Make sure you do what you do, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I'm signing off, and I'll catch you in the next one real soon.